Hello everybody, Mike Itis here, commercial real estate broker with Go Florida Commercial, helping you buy, sell, and lease commercial real estate here in Central Florida. Today, I'm here with Zach Decker, one of the owners of Truemark Construction. Truemark Construction is a commercial construction and development company focusing on new construction, tenant improvements, and commercial remodeling. Zach, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
So let's talk about the payment process. As the construction is done on a site, how is the payments made to you as the contractor?
Yeah, it's pretty simple actually.
Okay.
It might seem complicated at first,
Okay.
but our firm, as do many others, use the AIA contract documents,
Okay.
and it spells out very clearly what the expectations are for payment. For us, ordinarily, we submit a draw request. It would be a G702 and a
Okay.
G703.
A draw request is a request for money.
Yes. And that request is for work performed in that month.
Sure.
So to give you an example, November 1st until the last day of the month, we will send in a draw request for all of the work that happened during that period of time. And then the owner and the architect have 10 to 15 days, depending, to review that application for payment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a revise and resubmit. And then it's very simple. If there's a bank involved, the bank will usually send an inspector. They'll verify the work being billed was performed.
Sure.
And then they release the funds.
They release the funds.
Yeah.
Yes.
At that point, of course, there are lien release documentation and other things that go into that. So I don't know if you want to
Correct.
speak to that or not.
Sure. We can talk a little bit about the lien releases. Once the work is done, you would then sign off on a lien release.
Yes, absolutely. So construction used to be a bunch of good old boys just building buildings, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a little more complicated these days. And to protect everyone involved, the way that we do that is to supply the owner with conditional lien releases.
Okay.
And what that looks like is a simple form that's notarized stating for that work performed that we're requesting payment on, we will happily release you from a lien liability if you pay us.
Correct.
And so when we send in that application for payment, we also provide from our subs and ourselves a conditional lien release documentation that outlines that. For this scope of work during this period of time, we're going to release you from payment so long as we receive it at the scheduled time. Once that payment is received, then we provide an unconditional lien release stating, hey, you did in fact pay us, and we're making good on our promise. You paid us, and so for sure, here's a form that says, no strings attached.
Correct.
We are releasing you from that lien liability for that period of time. Another thing that helps protect the owner is called retainage, and that is ordinarily 10% of the value of the work that gets withheld until the very end of the project.
Okay.
For example, if I have a draw request for, we'll make it simple, $100,000.
Okay.
And the approvals are done by the owner and the architect, they will only pay us 90% of that. And the other 10% gets set aside and only released after the CO, or certificate of occupancy, is acquired from the city and provided to the owner.
Very good. Zach, I want to thank you for doing this today. How would someone learn more about the construction build process, yourself, and Truemark Construction?
Well, again, thanks for coming out, Mike, joining me on this beautiful day.
Yes.
On a job site.
Yes.
You can reach us at our phone number, 407-707-4396. We have a website as well. That's truemarkbuilds.com. And of course, you can always reach out to me directly. Many people in Lake County
Sure.
have my contact information. I'm happy to be active in this community. But those are the two main ways, via the website or the phone.
Sure. Thank you, Zach. And I want to thank the good folks over at Splash Social Marketing for putting together this video series. They help businesses of all sizes with their social media, their marketing, and their website. They can be reached at splashsocialmarketing.com. And again, I am Mike Gaitis, a commercial real estate broker with Go Florida Commercial, helping you buy, sell, and lease commercial real estate here in Central Florida. I can be reached at gofloridacommercial.com. Thank you.